the secondary codex, I learned my lesson from Mass Effect 2. It's fucking mess of repetition and ramblings. Bitcom, War Room, Specialist Trainer, and Joker, okay. Let's meet the new Normandy, which is still being constructed. As far as I can tell. Fucking lazy bastards. They steal it from servers.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Yeah. Okay. That is logical.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Commander Shepard.
Commander! Let's go and talk to Joker first, and we circle back. Fucking government always stealing from the private property. The private citizens, whatever.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Okay.
Commander?
But that was not the heartfelt reunion I was hoping. Nevertheless, quite entertaining.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, so she's the new Kelly. Tactical Mastery, what does that mean? Review how to use powers effectively?
After using a power,
No!
you must wait for it to recharge before using it again.
Fuck!
This is called the cooldown period. When a power is in cooldown, its icon is gray. A red icon indicates that the power cannot affect the current target. Some offensive powers are guided and can be aimed to hit enemies over cover and around corners. There are other useful tools on the power menu. To use powers in real time, drag and drop them to quick-fire keys in the power menu. If you have enough metagel, select First Aid to revive a squad mate and to recover a portion of Shepard's health. You can also activate ammunition powers, like cryo ammo and incendiary ammo, to upgrade your weapon.
Please stop! Okay. Okay. Special ops from Admiral Hackett. Shepard, the Alliance forces are stressing across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you completed your objectives. I need you to head to Cerberus Lab on planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you are inbound. Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your statement into the Alliance per Admiral David Anderson's verbal agreement communication under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5. You are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR2. You are directed to begin the interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, or its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Really? Okay. From Alliance Fleet Operations, flash, X1I 1.34. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol system at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow. Once coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. Remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to master and pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In the absence of further instructions, independent action is authorized. That's when you know things are not going good, when you start receiving orders to think your own plan. Make it up as you go. From Marines! Holy shit. Hello, Shepard. Glad to hear you're alive after the attack on Earth. Not that I'm surprised. I would apologize for sleeping off the Normandy without saying goodbye. But we both know the Alliance wouldn't take too kindly on my presence there. I probably needed to stretch my legs in a new city anyway. Since you're back with the Alliance, it's probably best not to tell you which one. I won't hunt her down, really. I'm still grateful for you took a chance on me. Take care of yourself. I'll head to hear you were killed before we get a chance to meet again. That would be nice, Marines. From Alliance Network Information Partners by Rolf Hughes, Computer. Citadel. Where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago, but as the galaxy pushes back on the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Thorian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They have other concerns at the moment. However, the Quarians are up to whatever the Quarians are up to. They wanted to get shipped from the Council. After a refueling stop in Ilium, the fleet left now stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimage and rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Red Ruxius, whatever. We need to remember that the Geth in the Perseus Veil do not like the Reapers. Something I need to remember. It was the heretics outside it, not the regular Geth inside it. From Glyph? Who is Glyph? Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Zoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a nice day. Glyph. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched to thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we have been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we have learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Protean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We'll need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Will do. And that's it. Nice. Let's talk to her.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Well, yeah, she could have told me, why not?
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
Not really.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Fuck me.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Apparently.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I don't think you will be seeing much of that.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Analythos is not good for your job prospects.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
You're a fucking glorified operator, aren't you?
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Yes.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
Alright.
Carry on, Specialist.
Let's go and visit Liara Taxoni. Why not? Let's start from the ground up. This is where we fought the Oculus Poculus. Oculus Poculus, whatever. Holy crap! I thought he was a... he was an enemy. What's that shit that's moving in the dark? Well, it's Vincent Vega. James Vega. I'm going to call him Vincent.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual.
Well.
Non-committal. Unhelpful.
She really likes to
Bet
look
they still
at
wanted you to
him.
help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
Well, apparently, I'm going to go with what appears to be happening. Look at her head. She's just watching him, maybe getting a little tingly inside.
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
Yeah, Jason, exactly. Hot and bothered.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Well, yes, I can, I think.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Holy shit, how does this
Don't let
work?
my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Foreplay!
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
Holy
Nope.
shit!
You can't blame yourself, Big.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
Well, he saved
So?
our asses!
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Yeah, let's continue flirting with him. Who knows what's going to happen? If Liara dies, I need a replacement.
Lola, huh?
You kinda look like a Lola.
What the fuck?
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
Ah, that was great. They really did a great job with this game, I have to say. Quite impressed.
Hey again. What's up?
Let's see.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Okay, next topic.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Yeah. In Soviet Russia, girl makes guy blush. Very true.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing.
Okay.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. And go to his head.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right.
What a crazy thing.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Yeah. Yeah, things might get heated between the two of us. Maybe. We shall see. Maybe we can arrange a threesome. Why not? What's the harm? Really? What's the harm? Why do they keep giving me this piece of shit? I do not want it. I just want my assault rifle and a lot of power recharge bonus. I don't know exactly how that makes sense, but okay. What? No! How much could this go? No. I know I need 250,000 STs for something. Quite sure. Okay, let me save and I'll look. It goes to 9,000? Okay. I won't do it. Yeah, I need the 200,000 crates for other things. Or other upgrades, which I may really need. I will save. I will save money. I need to save money. Ah, it was a meme. Ah, Jason. Yeah, I'm out of the loop on those things. This is why I need money. To buy these things. I think. Well, at least I need 55,000 to buy these. Yes, yeah. Okay, 55,000. Let's make it that. The stretch goal. Now let me uh, save that one. What the fuck is this? Give me a second. For later. Okay. Who are
Lieutenant
you?
Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Well,
Good work, Lieutenant. What have you got?
Dios! Straight to business without even a hello? You two need to chill out.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
From Dragon Ball? Well, I watched that in Spanish. I don't remember any 9,000 anything. Maybe the translation.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
And we lost a perfectly good vehicle. Fuck.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
8,000. Well, I watched the video later.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Why do I have those eyes, dreamy eyes?
Keep up the good work.
Yes, Commander.
Well, apparently I want to fuck everyone now. Maybe, yeah, a close encounter with death made me horny, who knows? Ah, finally, God. Okay, I only have one fucking armor set. Let's see. Okay, no. So she looks good. I like this one. Yeah, I think she needs a helmet. It's just ridiculous that she doesn't have a helmet. What? Who is gay? Vega or Cortez? Yeah, look at that! I put a helmet on and my health gets a boost. Motherfucking game didn't allow me to do that from before. I knew that made sense. Crazy people. Go with full dark. Ah, he had a husband. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I heard that. It doesn't matter. How many heterosexual guys want to have sex with lesbians? Hey, Jason. Doesn't matter if the other person is gay. It only matters if you are gay. Doesn't stop your sexual desires. Yeah, well, that's the truth, sadly enough. Ah, there are more colors, okay. I think that reddish thing. Holy shit, what's all this? Ah, okay. I like it. I like it black. Lights? Are you kidding me? And red looks nice. Alright. Next deck. Ah, this is where all the people were. The other. I wonder if the engineers are still here. Well, they are not.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Well, I don't know. Guns go up to 5. The X in New Game Plus? To be the X? I didn't understand that one.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Ah, very true. But he needs to stay loyal to me. Ah, yeah, the 10. To 5 and 10, yeah. Up to 5, the... To 5, the... What, the 10, I don't understand. Well, yeah, he needs to be loyal to me, because I'm going to unsave everything, so I don't need his rules and regulations fucking me over.
You can make up for it on this tour of duty.
Yes, ma'am.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Ah, you're telling me that you can upgrade 5 times the guns? And in the New Game Plus, you can upgrade it to 10, I guess.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Well, I don't really want to upgrade it again, because maybe I would find another weapon, another assault rifle that's better. And I need to buy that armor as well, because it boosts my shields and powers.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Okay.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't really think those are the only... But yeah, upgrading it a little bit just to be safe, but not dumping all my money on it either. Let's go and see Jack's quarters. I wonder if they will tie up all the companion stories. It would be interesting. More interest. Yeah. She's very fun, Edie. Fun, fun, fun! Let's enter the bathroom and see if Edie... There were bathrooms here, I remember. Ah no, it was in the mess hall. Yeah, this is where Sahid was stationed. And now Missile... whatever she's called. I think she's also Latin. Latino, I should say.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Yeah, I think this is more important. Morale, morale, morale.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Commander.
An Elcor cry, that would be a sight. Crew deck, let's go. Okay, what's this? Kaden Alenko. Guessing it's people that die. Richard Jenkins, yeah. Ah, all the people that got killed during the first Normandy, yeah. Okay. Well, Lee does not tell me anything now. This is where the Krogan was. No, this is where Morinth was. These were Cerberus quarters. Always talking about abductions that time, I remember. Now the Krogan was down in the basement. Did I enter that place? I think it was closed, wasn't it? This was Kasumi's room. Now it's a poker table. I don't know why. Jace, I finished watching The Next Generation. And now this game always reminds me of things from The Next Generation. Okay, let's go and visit Dr. Chakwas. I have to say it was by far the better of the two series. Although Spock was good, but yeah. The Next Generation is... People know Star Trek, yeah.
Commander? Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time, if I may. I'd like to examine you.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Why not?
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Your system is still detecting the implants as foreign bodies. There's no health risk, but your scars are having trouble healing. I recommend reducing stress levels. Be compassionate.
I'm giving everything I've got, Doc.
I'm just saying, a little more optimism and a little less realism could help, Commander. Anyway, it's just a cosmetic issue. Nothing to worry about. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine is up next, I think.
How's their inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
But not before more people die.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Where the fuck did Legion go? Where are all of them? The more I walk these halls, the more I remember people. Reinforce armor using protective full currents. Purge the current and send its charge to your gauntlets for increased melee damage. No. Okay. No. If I get a chance, I will reset Ashley's. The corpse of the cybernetic woman. Yeah, whatever the elusive man is planning, he still is the best mind. He has done what no one has been able to. He has tamed Reaper technology to some extent. It may prove that he is not that crazy after all. May be possible. He has proven it can be done in a small scale. Maybe it can be done in a large scale. Maybe I'm incorrect. I will keep an open mind after watching that woman. I think it's quite possible that he is not as crazy as he sounds. And this is me. What? Liara? Yeah. Holy shit.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Ah, I remember
You're the
that
drone from the
thing.
Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. T.009 now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. T.009 would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
You know, I was hoping this new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
The meeting was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Well, crazy and lucky is still better than intelligent and unlucky. Or stupid and lucky. Because crazy pushes boundaries. At the very least. Okay. Pharaoh has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically legal in Citadel space, the kit's Omni-Gel converter and mini manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modifications to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Shield bonus, obviously. And apparently no other upgrades. Okay. Let's talk to Liara.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Okay.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
I hadn't noticed, but you can see the cracks in her skin, in Liara's cheeks. Interesting. Well, I agree. Using a weapon that you don't know how it works, it can get you killed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. It's been years since we were together. Are you still interested in us?
Yes, I am. Did you see it in full screen? Quite impressed with the level of detail.
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
Holy
I'd
shit.
like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later.
Well, let's hope I don't die.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Okay, Glyph, remind me to clean... What? Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Protean device. 2171, the University of Ceres agreed to sponsor at the Protean dig in Territory. Very exciting. Professor Herner is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment, thesis on Protean first contact protocols. 2174, I believe Dr. Johann Swan was right to suggest that the Protean artifacts were unearthed from the Third Age and not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment paper on the comparison of Protean technology to modern SR circuitry logic. 2183. That's the year of the Battle of the Citadel, I think. I'm going to the Therum expedition. Never thought I would gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. 2183, Part 2. Goddess, this human shepherd was the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when Commander touched the beacon and Eden Prime! I will try to learn more about the cipher on board of the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Paper on the end of the Protean Empire with correction notes. I reviewed all the old Shadow Brokers footage of the collectors. It's chilling to know that they were the Proteans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Paper on Protean biology. Okay, message from Operative Pharaon to the broker. I made contact with Tasik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of the scouting the terminal systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crossable materials for long. If things get worse, some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Yeah. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. I don't know who that is.
Hello again, Shepard.
But I never played Portal 2, Jason, so I don't really know. I think that bouncy thing, but I never... Yeah. Never watched someone play it or played myself.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Well, maybe I should. The problem is that I'm not very good at puzzles in that manner. I think I understand more or less how it works. But I'm more of a linear thinker, not a three-dimensional thinker.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Yes, unless it gets corrupted by the fucking Reapers.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Who am I
Sending the broker's
talking
ship
to?
exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Are we afraid to look in each other's eyes? We don't want to succumb to the base desires of the flesh. What's going on here? Okay, cool.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Or are we looking at this piece of shit?
Please, enjoy your day.
Next. I'm guessing the captain's coming. Home. Home sweet home. I think. Yeah, I think she needs to look more like she's going to war at least. Holy shit, that's impressive. Yeah, going with this one, that's impressive. He almost looks like a Cerberus soldier. Armor bonus, what the fuck? Holy shit, those have bonuses. Well, that changes much. Power recharge speed. Okay. Power damage. Power damage. Okay, this one wins. This game is full of surprises. Full of them. Nice surprises, I have to clarify. Time to send the shit down the hole. Yeah, pleasant surprises. Okay. Next mission, finally. Phew, that took a long time. Let me do something here. For some reason I think that the shells are doing strange shit to my 3D experience. Let's see if that does anything. to correct the problems. Okay. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survival, salvage,